Good afternoon and welcome to Twin Pine Auto Sales. My name is Jason Young. Today we're going to take a look at an absolutely beautiful 2011 Audi R8 V10 Sypder. It's a 5.2 liter V10. This car is absolutely gorgeous and we're very lucky to have it. Truly a one-of-a-kind car. This is a custom color and exclusive color, exclusive for Audi. The color alone was about a $6,000 upgrade for the previous owner. And I know that the camera's not going to do this justice, but this is a deep, deep, deep bronze. When the sun hits this car, you can just stare into it forever. A little bit about this car. Right up front, you see all four wheels are a 19-inch wheel. 235s up front, Pirelli P0s. You see Audi has their R8. It's a carbon ceramic brake pads that are in there, the braking system. And what that does is a couple different things. One, it's extremely light. It really helps to kind of reduce your brake fade when you're going into corners, which is really an important feature here for this car. But it's also it's much lighter. It's about 20 pounds per wheel lighter than what a normal braking system would be, and that really allows you to have an aggressive steering when you're going into those corners. Coming to the back here, they're a 295. Just a huge monster of a wheel or amount of rubber that's in there, and you get these side skirts in here with the inlets there. It really allows to help keep the air flow into both the engine and your gearbox, helps keep everything nice and cool. Audi built this car, truly they're one of their first supercars, but this is designed, I mean, you could race this thing right now today, just the way it sits. You could race this thing at Le Mans in a supercar 24-hour series and keep right up, you know, depending on your driving skills, you can keep it right up with the best of them. This one has the optional carbon is everywhere, on the carbon on the inside, carbon on the outside, but just a really nice wide rear end here. Looks totally different than what you would see normally from Audi. The old R8s almost kind of look like almost like an Audi TT, but this thing, especially when you have a Sypder, looks, you know that when you're coming up on it that you're looking at something totally different. A lot of nice features here. Even though it's a sports car, you get a backup camera right there, you get backup sensors. This is your air wing that raises at certain speeds. You can also raise it manually from inside, and then again everything designed here to kind of keep air flowing to your engine and to your gearbox, keep everything nice and cool. Audi really has some neat technology features here for this car. I'm going to try and do my best to explain a lot of them to you today. I'm sure I'll miss a few, but we could go on here forever. Some of the neat things they have, these are your seat belts. Obviously, everybody knows what a seat belt looks like, but right there, I don't know if the camera can pick it up. 1, 2, 3. Those are Bluetooth microphones. That actually goes into both the driver and the passenger have a built-in microphone into their seat belts that allows them to connect their Bluetooth, and what that's really designed to do is when you're driving on the road, it's so windy out, you're going to have a hard time with a microphone to be placed up here. You're going to have a hard time getting reception. Now it's nice. It's right there. It's right there on your seat belt, right next to your chest, so you can talk at just a normal conversation. Speaking of talking in a normal conversation, you do have a wind guard that'll pop up here. You can place that in there, and that'll just really kind of help keep the wind down somewhat. It also prevents exhaust fumes from going out. But that's one of the reasons why you'd want to have a Sypder. You just paid all this money. You have this absolutely beautiful car. You want to be able to hear it. This thing has an unbelievable tone to it. Just a true rumble. It's not screaming like what a Ferrari would be, but it just sounds tough. It sounds neat. Something you really just need to sit in and drive in order to fully appreciate. Coming here to the inside, again, carbon everywhere, the carbon inlets. That was an upgrade or an option here from the previous owner. It's only 3,700 miles on the car. You can see that right there. Just like a brand new car, except you're going to pay about 50 grand less than the last guy did. Everything in here is leather. Get your navigation, and then I like the fact it's simple. It's just a simple, not a ton of confusing knobs and dials. Very, very simple. Some of the neat things that Audi has here, I really like the fact the steering wheel, you see it here at the bottom, how it kind of squares off. When you're going into a tight turn, you really want to be able to grab that steering wheel here, and you can really kind of throw it into the turns. That's a really nice feature. Aluminum pedals there. You can see this thing maxes out right around 8,700 RPM. I could sit here and bore you to death with all sorts of features or statistics, and I guess I will a little bit, but it's 518 horsepower. It's just under 400 foot-pounds of torque. One of the neat things I hear about Audi, of course, this is the Quattro. It's all-wheel drive. The thing is firmly planted into the road, but it's 85% of the torque is in the rear, 15% is in the front. That still helps to give you a lot of good feel for almost feeling like it's a rear-wheel drive vehicle. Right around 3,700 pounds, give or take, 3,800 pounds. You're going to add about 200 for the top. That's it. The whole thing. The top is aluminum and magnesium. It's only 200 pounds. If I was looking for an Audi R8, I would definitely choose a Sypder over the coupe. So that 200 pounds, really negligible when you're talking about a car of this caliber. 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. It's going to get you almost 20 miles to the gallon on the highway. Not that you're going to care about that, but that's actually pretty freaking good for a sports car. What else? Absolutely phenomenal car. It has to be seen in person, has to be driven in order to fully appreciate. Just out and out, just an absolutely beautiful car, and an awesome job done by Audi. There you go, guys. 2011 Audi R8 5.2 liter V10 Sypder in an exclusive color, 3,700 miles. Give us a call today, 717-733-6548, or look us up on the web, twinpineautogroup.com. My name's Jason. Thanks for the time you spent with me. Have a great day.